YouTube, we're back, and it looks like it's a hard head invasion because you've seen MCL, and now you're meeting Bootsy Red. Let them know what's going on and how many projects we've got coming up.
This Boosie Red, the original Valley Boy, New Orleans, Louisiana. Y'all be on the lookout for that MCL. Black Robin Hood, been around a long time. There's songs for the ghetto boys like Bushwick Bill. Songs like, what is that, Take 'em Off and Cop of the Cash. You can check MCL out on that. He wrote for a lot of people out of New Orleans from back in the days, way before Hurricane Katrina hit. We have artists like Lil Razor that's coming out right now. We have Valley Boy Mafia that's on the way. We almost finished with that album. We have a movie that's out now. I don't know if you ever seen that. It's called Evacuated, the movie.
Don't worry about the informalities, folks. We're gonna see Evacuated on Vimeo as it's released to the general public. So if anybody didn't catch the movie, let them know a little trailer about it so everybody can get hyped up as it will be released on the internet and the whole world will be watching Evacuated as it's spread through hundreds of social networks as the hardhead movement is getting seen with the microscope like the Barack Obama family. Let them know what's going on.
Right now, Evacuated was created after Hurricane Katrina. We went to Atlanta when we was evacuated. We was in Atlanta with all our equipment and stuff like that. So we wound up doing a movie in the behalf of the natural disaster that happened to New Orleans and Mississippi and all the little surrounding areas. So we have a movie out called Evacuated, the movie that is a must see. And we have a featuring Lil Razor, our other artist on Valley Boy Entertainment, and we have a revised version that's featuring MCL that's a little longer length, and it's a better movie, and he's on the revised version. And we have some stuff called New Orleans Exposed. I don't know if you know anything about that, but you might want to punch on that and check that out. And I mean, we've been doing it for a long time. We out of New Orleans, Seven Walls, you know what I'm saying, the home of Mannie Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Not many people from the Seven Ward that made it. Mannie was one of the ones that made it, and we more like on the underground kick.
What about Mia X? Isn't Mia X out of the 7th Ward?
Mia X is out of the Seven Ward. She went with No Limit.
Okay, so she's still a hardhead then, huh?
Yeah, she's the first female hardhead, to be exact.
Okay.
She's the first female, yeah. She's the first female hardhead from the Seven Ward, and she's repped that all on music for No Limit Records. So
You know what? While we're bringing her up, let's get a little clippage of Mia X. While Ziplok might be one of the East Coast DJs with "I'll Take Your Man" '97 right on the old hard drive. See, that's the 7th Ward hardhead right there, right?
That's Mama Mia, Seven Ward hardhead for life.
There you go.
Right now she's in New Orleans. Actually, she's been doing like little shows and stuff like at the House of Blues and stuff like that. So she's still working. You could probably expect a little something on her maybe sometime this year, maybe sometime next year. But she's still in the studio, so don't count Mama Mia out. Do not do that.
Nice. I have a friend that's a female rapper, and she was so inspired that Mia X had hit her on her MySpace and let her know that she had heard of her and she likes her music, and that was real cool to me because you don't see a whole lot of that nowadays. And to get a letter directly from somebody that you look up to that you're trying, she's out of a whole different state, and she got a nice email from Mia X that was real nice to her. So I got a lot of respect for Mia X. She's a real classy artist.
Yeah, she's still classy, man. I mean, Mia X, everybody. That's Seven Ward. That's the finest of the women of the Seven Ward. She's got the rap game on lockdown. If you ever noticed, you never heard another woman come out of the Seven Ward. They had another lady, a rapper that came. Her name was Lady Cadaver, and she was from the Seven Ward too. She put out a few albums, but they won an underground kick, and she had a buzz. And I think she should have blown. She should have went, the distance with it, but. Every contract and every proposal isn't the right one that you should roll with. So she had complications, with the companies and stuff like that as far as getting her paperwork straight. So that's why nobody, as far as the rest of the world, didn't get a chance to hear her. But she's a real good artist too out the Seven World.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we're gonna be looking a lot from Lil Razor, and what do we got from What are we looking for Bootsy Red albums? Do we got some albums coming up from Bootsy Red? Some classics that everybody can get on the internet that they weren't able to get their fingers on before?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm in a group. I'm in a group called Valley Boy Mafia, and it's me, which is Boosie Red. My partner, his name is Shy T, and my brother, his name is Midnight Mike. We have a few videos that's out, and we have at least about half of our album done. And I'm about to upload some videos for our group on the net. That way, y'all can check that out and see where we coming from on that level. But yes, I mean, what we have going is some gangster shit. So if you on some gangster shit, like I know how y'all like Young Jeezy and all that, we on that type of style. But
That's
now
good.
he's back in his style.
That's what the public's looking for. The public's tired of showboating. You know, we're tired of showboat rhymes. We want to hear something about what you're gonna do, not what you think you're doing. It's exciting to hear somebody that's really speaking their mind and keeping it real when you're doing the music. And you got somebody who's keeping it real that made the music, so you may as well put a real artist on there too, right?
Right, you're right about that. We're trying to keep it real, man. We got features. We got a few features that's gonna be on the album too. But with Lil Razor is like a household name down in New Orleans and certain parts of Louisiana and Atlanta, just like MCL, all of them. Well, we pretty much promote those two guys together. You know, but
Okay.
Lil Razor in particular has about at least 10 videos. That's out. Hold on, cut it short. Hold on, this is my wife
We're
calling.
out of here. We're out of here.
All right, hold on.
Peace.